Here's Salute.
Oh yeah,
That's tasty.
feels good.
So listen. Hey, welcome everybody. Jason Burkart here
Hello.
for the final episode of The Life of Gabe.
Wow.
We're here in the lovely Comox Valley and at the family home of Gabe and myself and my mom, and we thought it would be a fitting place to chat with Jason about the first scene that we shot where I played Gabe. We decided that we would do it with Jason and where did you meet Gabe in the first of all?
Gabe and I, we met on the set of Once Upon a Time. Some of you know that. And it was great. Like right away we connected, and I think within about 30 seconds we were doing a selfie, which was fun. And the cool thing is that day on set, I came into the show on the third season.
Yeah.
So he's been there for season 1, 2, and 3, and in it quite a bit. So there was always, I think there was a little bit of a buzz when new cast people were coming to the show and where's the storyline going, and it was always really fun for them, I think. So when I came to set, it was like, hey, you're playing Little John, and I'm like, yeah, and let's take a selfie, and it was that quick. And the cool thing is we were filming in Green Timbers Park in Surrey, and I grew up in Surrey, just down the road, so it was great. It was just a weird feeling to be in your backyard filming, and in the forest, playing magical characters in this really surreal environment. When you look around, it feels like you're living in a fantasy world, because it was a big scene with a lot of characters in it, included all the 7 dwarves and Snow White and Robin Hood. And it was just a fun time, fun day, and it was just a great way to kick it off and get warmed up to all the rest of the cast and the company, and it was a lot of fun.
And you guys continue to kind of ham it up together outside of the show too. You had your own kind of like segment that you were posting about the struggles of being an actor in the audition thing.
Actor's Mindset.
Actor's Mindset.
The Actor's Mindset. Check it out on my Instagram, Jason Burkart.
And Gabe would pop in on occasion for some little cameos, and you guys would do your little comedy duo stuff.
It was all improvised.
Yeah.
And he just went with it. And that was always the fun with Gabe, is we would get together and bat the ball around and play, have a really good time. He was just so talented, and I always admired that. And he was, he's a seasoned guy, and he's been around a long time, and he just runs with it and doesn't care, just goes for it.
Yeah, and you guys, I mean, part of when we came up with the first concept for the first scene, the location was, you must have run into Gabe at that location for auditions.
Yeah, all the time. Actually, funny, that location with the same casting director. We were auditioning for the same role. We didn't know this at the time, but we found out later that he booked this part. And I'm like, oh, what's the part you booked? Oh, I booked this part as playing a waiter pirate, like it's a themed restaurant where he's this pirate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I went for that. And he's like, yeah, and I actually did it like very like, hi, how are you? So he went with that way. And I'm like, that's exactly how I wanted to do it, but I didn't do it. And that goes back to, he didn't care. He was just like, gonna do it.
Yeah.
Where I overthought about it,
right?
Maybe. And I remember talking to my wife about it, and I actually even called my wife. I'm like, Kim, I'm with Gabe right now, and he booked that role. Tell Gabe what I wanted to do in that audition. And I was to totally do the same. Anyways, their minds were on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
How to do that one. He got the role, but we'd run into each other there,
But he was good that way. He liked to try and, because he always felt, if I'm gonna bring something to the table, I gotta find a little choice. And that's the thing is sometimes those risks, they're risky, but sometimes they pay off, right?
Yeah.
So that was cool.
He's probably looking around going, I don't look like the typical pirate that's in this room.
Yeah.
Like big guys, hairy guys, long hair guys. He's short hair, and he brought it. Good for him.
So we're gonna go, and this is the first scene where we tested out me dressed up as Gabe and trying to find the character. And at the location, we tried a scenario where it's the typical time where, Jason's just finished an audition, yada, yada, yada. we'll let you watch the first scene that we ever shot, me playing Gabe, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Suzuki, how you doing, Suzuki? We got here, yeah. Oh, what the? No, this is all fucked up. No. Oh, piece of shit. Fucking piece of shit off-road bikes. I don't know why people fucking ride these things. Hey! Burkart! Hey!
Gaberoni!
Holy
What's up?
shit!
What's up, baby?
Got your fucking haircut.
Yeah, they chopped it off, man.
Oh.
The things we do.
Dude, you look like a leading man.
Yeah? You think
Yeah.
so?
I like it.
It's good to see you, man.
I like it, man.
How you doing? It's good, buddy.
Ooh.
We're shaking.
Fuck, man.
What are you up to?
Oh, hold on. Checking out a bike already. It's pretty sweet. It's like a road bike.
Nice.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, man, just a little audition.
No, for what?
Tow truck driver.
Tow truck driver.
Yeah, career changer, right?
Oh, yeah, fucking right in this city.
Yeah.
I never get to read for a fucking tow truck driver. Look at my fucking gut.
Yeah,
Look at this. I could read for a fucking tow truck driver now.
What are you saying? You need a big gut to be a tow truck driver?
No, I'm not saying that.
Huh?
No.
Well, I know you're saying.
No. I'm saying no. It's no, whatever. You look good. You look good. I like the haircut. You look good. Hey, so what are you doing now?
Oh, man, just chilling. I gotta go pick up the kids now.
Fuck it. Come have a coffee with me, Jammers.
Where's Jammers?
Jammers, the fucking cafe over there, man. It's dope, yo. It's got a motorcycle shop and a cafe. And there's hot chicks there that work there. They're
I'm
awesome.
in. 1 hour.
1 hour.
All right.
I was looking at that bike over there. It's a piece of shit off-road bike. I don't like it at all. Come on, let's go. For the coffee.
That's the hat.
What?
The hat. Jammers.
Oh yeah, Jammers Cup. They got this dope merchandise, yo. They got the Jammers hats. They got cups and mugs and everything. I got 3 of these hats now. Yeah.
You know you only have one head.
Huh?
You only have one head.
Yeah, I know. I got only got one fucking head. I got 2 heads actually. Yeah. Hello. How are you? There's nice dogs there. Nice doggies. Huh.
So where's this place?
It's over here. Well, that was. What was that like? I mean, that first scene. I remember we had talked. Gabe had passed in July, and we said, "Okay, we're going to do something where I play Gabe." And then, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months passed by, and it's still pretty raw and fresh. But at some point, we got to jump in there and do it,
yeah.
right? And I remember it was Andrew who said, "Well, we should just shoot something today with you playing Gabe." And I was like, "Yeah, well, but might as well start. Let's get going." He had an anamorphic lens that he wanted to try out, so it was like, "Well, let's find somebody to do a scene with." And so I thought, "Well, let's check out." Jason's around, so we gave you a text or call. Said, "Hey, dude, what's going on right now with you?" And you go, "I'm down here." And we said, "Meet at Columbia and 3rd. We're going to shoot a scene."
That's right. It was definitely an interesting phone call. It's like, "Hey, what are you doing in half an hour?" I'm downtown, do my thing. Meet us here. We're gonna shoot a scene with Sam playing Gabe. Okay, and going through my mind is like, how? Like, what is happening? What am I getting myself into? Where's the script? There's no script. It's all improvised.
Yeah.
And we went down there, and I met you guys. I saw Andrew first, and we were hanging out. And
I was off getting my little Gabe outfit on with the rings and the hat and the jacket.
The Gabe bling.
Trying to get into his, find his place, and his.
I turned around, and there was Gabe. Like it was looking at Gabe. I'm watching Gabe.
Oh, that's cool.
Walk towards us, the whole walk, the whole mannerism, the everything, and it was like hair standing on end. It was quite something, quite an experience to see that.
I think it was kind of interesting because we were right down in an area where we go to audition. We were actually in front of the where the bike was. That studio is Cosmic Sound Studios, where we record animated cartoons. Gabe's been in there recording. So this is like a hub as many of you well know, of kind of like the Vancouver scene with you got the casting for on-camera casting right across the street, you got the voice, it's kind of like a place where everybody goes.
Right.
So there were a few people who came by seeing, they're like, what the heck's seeing that for a second going, is that?
Yeah. I remember we walked by a girl, Gabe and I were at a Christmas party, the Christmas before, we were at a Christmas party, and there was a girl there, and we were all hanging out, talking, and Gabe was like, I think she likes me, you know, right? Of course, right? She likes me. And as we were doing our scene, we walked right by her, like, and she's looking like, what the heck is going on? She's looking at you like, what the hell is going on? But she saw Andrew at the camera, so she knew to be professional, just kind of like give a little nod and keep going. I'm like, my mind was like, this is so weird. Yeah. And then it was, it was crazy.
And then Doran,
and then,
and we're doing this stuff, and then Doran, who's actually going for an audition, working on his lines, just like whatever it was, you know, blah, 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 and then he looks up, and all of a sudden, he's like, what the, is that Gabe? Am I having a moment here? It's like, oh, they're shooting, and it was like, I
can
like
only imagine what he thought. Like, I think about that. You know, it's just like, what was he thinking? Rolling up, seeing Gabe, like just seeing you dressed as Gabe, he must have went nuts. Well, he did go nuts. Like, he came out and he was like, what the hell?
He was like, oh, man, I got an audition to do right now, man. This is, I can't deal with this.
Yeah. What a way to go into an audition. The emotions.
So that was. Did Gabe ever drag you off to Jammers at all?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Of course. Oh yeah. We got many selfies at Jammers.
Yeah, he loved that place. So that was good. That's fitting that he actually probably did drag you there at some point. Yeah. You didn't buy any merchandise though.
I didn't buy any merch. Well, none fit. That doesn't fit me. Doesn't fit me.
None of the merch. He's like, come on, put the shirt on.
We'll get it on you. We'll get it on you.
It doesn't fit. I look stupid. Fine. That was a cool scene, and
it was good.
You were, it was great.
It was a lot of fun.
Great to you to be the first guy to do that scene. And, you know, in conclusion, what did you take away from your relationship with Gabe, friendship with Gabe? If there's any one thing that he kind of taught you in life and or even performing, what do you think it was for you? What was it that kind of remains with you to this day?
There's a lot of things. You know, he walked me through. He was a good guy that cared about everybody. Like, period. Like, there was no jockeying for position. He was just a raw individual who loved people, wanted people to do well, to succeed. Like I said, when I arrived on set for the first time on that day of that show, being the new guy, and you know, 30 seconds later we had a selfie, and it was like, it's all good. It's like we're having a good time, and we had a good time. And he looked out for me in that way as well throughout. It was like, hey Jay, are you going to the Christmas party, the Once Upon a Time Christmas party? Let's go together. We'll meet up. And okay, cool. Right on, Gabe. Like, it was inclusive. You know, he was totally like, hey, I know you're the new guy. We're bringing you in, and you're part of the family. And so I think I don't know if, like, I can't pinpoint it, but that's kind of how I approach acting. I'm like, cool, like, let's just have fun. We're all in it, and we're all doing the same thing. We all have the same holdups, and we've all gone through, you know, wondering why someone else got a role and you didn't. We've done that, but now we're growing up, and we've been doing this a long time. It doesn't matter. Just keep doing you. Keep doing your thing. And he just did him. Gabe didn't play by anybody's rules. He did him all the time. He cared about people, and he brought people together. He loved his friends, his family, and he always tried to include everybody and bring them in. Like, you know, even though I have 3 kids, and he would be texting like, hey, we're going to Jammers. Hey, you got to come out. You got to come hang out. You got to meet my brother. You got to meet Andrew. You got to meet, you know, he was always trying to, and even though I'm like, hey, I can't tonight, I got kids, I got to put them to bed next night, he'd still do the same thing, hey, which some people give up on, right? And it's like, and it just, you feel good because he's still, you know, it's not like,
tenacious.
You know, it's like, well, maybe tonight Jay's free. Maybe tonight Jay's free to do that. And he always wanted people to come together, meet, and enjoy. He sees the qualities in people, and he wanted everyone he wanted to share your qualities with other people. And let everybody have a good time.
Yeah, and he continues to do that now. I mean,
Yeah.
Gabe, his passing is he left a big hole.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he also we like everybody is getting. It's brought people together too.
Totally.
Like he's creating even
Yeah.
in his passing. He's making friendships stronger.
Yeah.
And creating bonds between people, so so his legacy lives on.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
for coming
you.
out. Guys. Thanks
Cheers.
for watching The Life of Gabe.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure, and thanks to Andrew for his bang-up directing and his
Amazing.
creative mind. He's really made this a pleasure to do as well. So thanks to Andrew, and thanks for watching. And also, we're hoping to put all these scenes together. And so you can watch them successively without all the jibber jabber between. So look out for that you can just watch all the scenes successively in one nice, concise time frame. So,
Right on. To
cheers.
Gabe.
All right, to Gabe. Woo.
Cheers.
Cheers. You really know how to pack them back, man. It's amazing.
Just getting warmed up.
All right.
Are we going to Jammers? Let's go to Jammers. Let's get out of here.
As a final note, I just want to leave a little message for my brother Gabe. Gabe, I hope you really enjoyed. Whew. Still getting used to that. Anyway, Sam, thanks a lot for the whatever you were going to say. But I actually have a couple of notes about the whole movie thing. And wait a second. Where's my cigar? That's better. And beer. Okay, now we're good. Cheers. So, listen, you guys, Andrew, you too, you guys did a pretty good job with the movie, okay? There's just one little thing that I'm not so happy about. You could have made me taller. It's my movie, okay? I can be taller in my own movie. Thank you very much. I mean, what are you doing? You putting Doran in these little lifts to make me look shorter? That is bullshit. That is bullshit. But, overall, it was a pretty good job. You did an okay job. Congratulations. And all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it.
It's time to go.
Yeah.
Gabe.
Okay. Sorry. I gotta go. It's an angel thing. They make me do it. I gotta go. Tell me. What?
Walk, Gabe.
Oh, you shitting me. I gotta walk?
I'm afraid so.
I gotta walk. Okay. See you guys later. Gotta go.
And what's with all the potty mouth all the time?
Why are you making me walk? I thought we had the whole flying thing down. Is this not possible?
You'll get your wings soon enough.
Ugh.